That's it. That's it. Let's go. Practice fast.
Day 13, Camp Dolphins 2010. Barry Butel alongside John Congemi. Tough news, Will Allen not on the field, and Coach Sperano said he's off to the doctor.
Yeah, it was disappointing because Will Allen was having a terrific camp, getting his hands on the football at the defensive back position as well. You know, you'd love to see him in game time situation on special teams, so that's going to be a big detriment for the Dolphins moving forward. Let's hope it's very minor when he comes back from the doctors, but right now, didn't look good for Will.
Yeah, his veteran leadership coming back with YB merely being the anchor back there from a veteran standpoint with that group of DBs.
Well, you would like to have that continuity, and Coach Sperano mentioned that today when he addressed the media. You know, with guys getting bumps and on the bike, you'd rather have that continuity, that leadership from some veterans, and he's one of those guys you look to.
Well, on the offensive side of the ball, Vernon Carey, he was out there with the team early on, but once they went into team drills, he was on the bike.
Yeah, not a lot of answers to questions about Vernon Carey, so we're going to, hopefully everything's okay, maybe just getting some rest. Don't really need to see Vernon a lot in the preseason, as well as Jake Long on the other side, so you may give some guys some repetition that they haven't been able to see in practice and move it to Saturday night under the lights.
Looked like Nate Garner the other day got stepped on that left foot. No report on his status, but he wasn't out there as well. They had to move some people around, including Andrew Gardner.
Yeah, it's good that Andrew Gardner is so versatile. The way he can play from left to right now, he's more a natural fit on the left side, but he was able to play on the right side of that offensive line. But you need guys like that, especially with the way the Dolphins run the football. You need guys to flip-flop and play multiple positions, and he's one of those targets.
They bring back Ray Fanga, the guy that was with the team and on their practice squad last year. He comes back in and adds some depth along that offensive line. Torres Johnson, a wide receiver, a tough group to crack this year. He was released.
Yeah, there's a lot of numbers at that wide receiver position. It's one of those guys that they were trying to fit in as a returner as well, but you have to win a position at the receiver spot right now on the field, and it just didn't look like Torres was going to be one of those guys.
Offensive line, they'll have to protect Chad Henne, and it looks on Saturday that they'll have to do it for a little while.
I think so. I think that's good news for Chad Henne. If you're a quarterback and you're getting out there, instead of just playing maybe one series or two series and then taking it on the sidelines with a hat, I think it's great that he may play the whole first quarter, may sprinkle a few plays into the second quarter, depending on the amount of reps that he gets. So I think it's good news for the Dolphin fans to come out and watch your first team offense through that entire first quarter.
The team did lose defensive back Evan Oglesby, and they bring in a guy that's played in the NFL, and Kevin Hobbs.
Yeah, a guy from Seattle, actually played against the Dolphins last year, I believe. So it's a guy with experience, another valuable piece maybe to add into the mix on special teams and just see what he can do in that defensive backfield.
It'll be nice to finally have game action on Saturday.
I know I'm excited. We've been talking about it all week, so it's good to get under the lights, get out of Davie, go to the stadium and play in front of your fans, which is great.
That'll do it for today. For John Congemi, I'm Barry Butel. Thanks so much for tuning in to Finsiders TV.